What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that like, share, subscribe button, hit that notification bell, join the VSOP club, and stay tuned. So when I drop a new video, you guys are up to date, and you guys can watch it. All right, so we're about to get into this ride. I'm about to do a little bit back road driving. If you guys are new to the channel, and we really drive on this channel. We have conversations, do car mods, but really we do a lot of driving. I'll admit we do a lot of driving on this channel. We like to hear the engine sound. We like, that's what you buy these cars for, is to hear it. So we're gonna get to this ride real quick. Later on, we're gonna have a conversation about superchargers, twin turbo kits, and manual transmissions for the Granturismo. Is it possible? Things of that nature. So stay tuned and stay on this ride with me. All right, let's go. It's fucking stupid. Like, you got some real stupid people out here. I'm sorry, but just the way she did that, What y'all think about the purple G-Wagon? I actually like that. That's alright. I like that. It's different. But you get a lot of people, if you ever drive out here, you'll get a lot of people that just walk in the street. Like, they're not stopping to look, they're not stopping to take their time, they're just walking in the street. And the crazy part is if you're actually an adult, like, it's natural for you to stop when you get to the sidewalk, right? And just, and wait for cars to go. To me, it's natural for me. Like, if I'm crossing the street, I don't just walk into the street. You know what I mean? I actually stop. I wait to see if everybody can see me. You know what I mean? Or if there's any cars coming, and then I cross. I just don't walk into the street. But out here, you will have a lot of people that just walk in the middle of the street, not look. You'll have some people that not look. Like, if I got the guy down on the wharf that just, he started walking, stopped, and then looked to see if there was cars coming, and then stopped. You know what I mean? So you gotta really try to pay attention to people out here, and their movements and how they do, because some of it can be a little bit different. That's why you might hear me, occasionally, talk a little crazy inside the car. If I can't cut it out, because people out here, they'll just walk in the street. They won't care. And if you hit them, like, it doesn't even matter if they get injured. Like, to me, I'm not trying to get a lawsuit that desperate. See somebody out there. end is very long. Okay? So, those are, I guess, regulation parking spots width-wise. So you can see how long this car is. Paint is Granturismo something. It does change from gray to black. Sometimes it looks brown, sometimes it looks blue, sometimes it looks green. But the main colors are gray to black. So you'll notice it might look two different colors sometimes. Do have the caps on there. I don't like the way these caps look. These people gotta walk this way. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a good day. You ever been like parked in a parking spot and it's like 3 spots next to you? You know what I mean? Probably about 5 spots on maybe the next row, and somebody parks right exactly next to you. But anyway, man, hit that like, share, subscribe button, join the VSOP club, hit that notification bell for me, and turn on all post notifications so you guys are in tune when I drop a new video. Just wow, you know. Yeah, so today I actually wanted to talk about, and I actually wanted to find out if anybody on here knows about this this Novatech Supercharger. Okay, now I've read all on the forums. I've tried looking everywhere on the internet pretty much. I cannot find anything about this Supercharger. Okay, so I want to know if you guys know of anybody who actually has seen it in person, who actually knows if it's actually like a myth or not. Let me know or put it in the comment section, because I would definitely love to get in touch with anybody that actually has this Supercharger on their Maserati. If you just even seen the Supercharger, I really would like to know. Because on the forums, it seems like nobody has actually seen it. Now, there was the company Novatech. I mean, I guess they claim they made one. If you guys have seen, if you guys are into the MC20, you'll see that Novatech actually just put out a video. Now, talking about the MC20. Cool. I wanted to know, it really, brought back the memory of the Supercharger. It really brought back the memory of the Supercharger to me, because I would like to see if anybody actually has one. If it was actually real, maybe they were just talking about it. Maybe it was just a promo to see how much interest they could draw, and if they drew enough interest, they would actually make it. I did see one video of an auto body shop, and they're actually around the corner. I actually know where the shop is, so I'm extremely familiar with it. I'll be honest with you, I really didn't know that these guys did that kind of performance work, engine work on. I thought it was just a body shop. I really didn't know that they did that kind of engine work. I wasn't aware of that. Perhaps they do, and I just wasn't in the know, which is definitely possible. But that this guy keeps walking close to the car. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. No, but that one MC, like from the video, from what I've seen, I don't know if they just changed with the sound chamber in the front, which, if you guys know, they sell a replacement, a red sound chamber that goes in the front of the engine. But that sound chamber that they had looked black. It didn't look red, so I wasn't sure if that's what they, I'm not sure about the Supercharger, if it's a Supercharger, if it's just a sound chamber change, maybe wrapped. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's a Supercharger. If you guys can go find that video and you guys can tell me if that's the Supercharger, you can let me know, put it in the comment section. But I've never actually seen a Supercharger for this car. Now, what's interesting is I do see people that have, and of course this costs a whole lot of money. Like, let's not kid ourselves here. But I've seen people twin turbo Ferraris. I'm sure somebody supercharged a Ferrari. But I was wondering if something like that is possible for the Granturismo. If a custom supercharger could actually be built for this car, how much would it cost? Put that in the comment section. If you could, just an estimate. It doesn't even have to be an exact figure, but just an estimate, or a twin turbo kit for this car, how much it would be. I know a lot of people say that, oh, you shouldn't, nobody with twin turbo or nobody with supercharged Maserati or Gran Turismo because of cars. And well, it's weird because some people say that because they think it's not worth that much money. I mean, I'm assuming these people didn't buy it new because the car is about like 40 and change new. So I wouldn't suspect. A lot of people have said, oh, the car's not worth that much. Why would you supercharge it? Why would you twin turbo it? And that's, to me, why would you do that with any car? You know what I mean? Regardless of the worth, why would you supercharge a twin turbo Viper? Why would you twin turbo a Supra? Why would you twin, you know what I mean? Why would you supercharge a twin turbo any vehicle? What sense would it make? And granted, for a Maserati, I would suspect it would cost a lot of money. You know what I mean? But once you get into that territory, I don't really think that, anybody who's doing something like that, it's really not the money, it's really the passion. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that, I will be the first one. Granted, because I can see that, supercharging a twin turbo in this car, I can see it costing a lot. Depending on where this channel will go, you know what I mean? That we would see that one day. You know what I mean? Like, if this channel was to really, become that popular, I have no problem, reinvesting. If I could get, if we were able to make that kind of money, off of the videos for this vehicle, I would have no problem. Okay, have no problem being twin turbo in this car or supercharging this car, whatever it would be. The better option. I would have no problem doing it. I don't have a problem being the guinea pig for that. So, if you guys can, if we ever get that popular, or say, we change cars, because this car is never going anywhere. I don't plan on selling this car. This car is gonna stay here. This car to me is one of those kids that it's an heirloom piece. So your kids, they're supposed to, one day maybe put it in a Barrett Jackson show. You know what I mean? And, if they don't want to enjoy it, which will probably have flying cars by then, but, it's funny. Everybody walks by this car, man, mentions this car, looks at the front, they all look at the grill, and I know every Gran Turismo owner knows what I'm talking about. They know that when they, you know what I mean? When their head drops down and they go, they all look at the grill. But
So yeah, I would definitely love to see if anybody knows more about this Novatech Supercharger. Is it actually real? Is it a myth? Was it a promo, idea? Was there one made? Is there any of them made? You know what I mean? Does anybody actually have an actual picture or a video of this Supercharger? Because, I really haven't came across a video or a picture, and everybody has an iPhone now or an Android. Like, we all have clear cameras. There's no excuse. It's like, there's no excuse for us not to have a clear image of what this looks like. Clear video of what this looks like. You know what I mean? If it's actually real, it could be fake. It could have just been a promo item, you know what I mean, put out, or it could have just been a one-off, that they could have just made one and said, okay, let's promote it. If we don't get enough interest in it, then, we're just not going to make it, so that could have happened that way, but I'm very curious to see if anybody knows. I'm putting a call out to every Granturismo owner, sport owner, MC owner, European sport owners, European MC Stradale owners. Does anybody have a supercharger for this car that's an actual supercharger that we can see a picture of, an image of, anything clear? Okay, no clickbait titles, and y'all never show the engine and you just want us to hear the exhaust. They sound like every other Gran Turismo. Probably might be straight pipe, you know what I mean, or have an X pipe or whatever, you know what I mean, custom exhaust, whatever. I'm not talking about a custom exhaust. Even that, I would like to see. I did see on the forums somebody was making, I think, headers for this car. I really don't remember who it was, but somebody was making. They were supposed to be making headers for this car. I'm curious to see how those would sound. Okay. So if anybody who actually has a Gran Turismo, anybody has a Maserati period that they change the headers on, put it in the comment section so I can check the video out, or check out, anything you have written about it, and put in the comments, what it sounds like, or anything, about, what, how the car is with different headers on it. I find it interesting that this is the only car you could find superchargers for Ferraris. You could find superchargers, for a Lamborghini, any kind of Lamborghini. The fact that this supercharger for this car is a myth is insane to me. Being that this engine was shared with other, well, not the whole engine, the block was shared with other Ferraris. Okay, so I don't, it's weird to me how you can find a supercharger for a Ferrari or a twin turbo kit for a Ferrari, right? But you can't find anything for this car. Yeah, man, does anybody find that a little weird? You know what I mean? Like I do. But yeah, if you haven't already, hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for me, turn on all post notifications. Yeah, man, anybody has a Maserati period, okay? If you have it supercharged or a twin turbo kit in the car, or if you have just found a supercharger or a twin turbo kit, put it in the comment section and let me know what it's like, because anyway, so I actually want to get into another topic. Hold on, guys. I actually wanted to get into also another topic, guys. And I was watching somebody else's, another YouTube video, DDE. And I was watching it. They said it was a video with Royalty Exotics, and they were talking about how they had a 599. It was a 599, and then he said he had that they can convert the car to manual. So what I started thinking, okay, is that even possible? I know a Gran Turismo is a really big car. I mean, this car is huge, right? But imagine this car with a stick. You know what I mean? I mean, engine sound wise, it would sound phenomenal. You know what I mean? I think it would be, between, you know, shifting action and engine sound, it wouldn't be too much better as you could get, you know, especially in a V8. You'd have a real hard time showing me something better, you know what I mean, than that in a V8, you know. But imagine if you could install a third pedal. I don't know where you would, because it would be really tight in here. The pedal box in this car is already not the biggest, you know, it's not the roomiest. So, I mean, I think you could fit it. It'd be tight, but you could fit it, you know. But I would really wonder, you know, imagine if you could put a stick in this car. Not just an auto stick, you know what I mean, but a real stick, you know. If it could be converted, if anybody knows if that would actually even be possible, you know, just a possibility to convert, you know, one of these to a stick. And how would anybody feel about seeing one of these in a stick? Would you like to see a Granturismo in a stick? Is it too big? Is it too heavy? You know, what do you guys, how would you guys feel about that? You know, doing a manual conversion in this car, you know. It might be kind of interesting to see that manual conversion with a twin turbo kit. That might be different, you know. I don't know, you know. That's definitely something to stay tuned to. If you guys know anything about that, if this car could even be converted to a manual, put it in the comment section. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm not sure how, you know, I would like this car in a stick or a manual. I'm not sure if this is the car to be a stick or a manual. You know what I mean? I'm not sure, but just the thought of it, you know what I mean? Why not? You know, why not think about it? You know, is it even possible? You know, I know it has a ZF automatic transmission in it. You know, I know there's no clutch. You know, but can this whole thing be ripped out and a stick, you know, a manual transmission be put in it, just like the 599? You know, I know they probably don't have the same, you know, they don't have the same transmission in them, but is it just possible? You know, if that is, put it in the comment section. Also hit that like, share, subscribe button. Join the VSLP club. Okay. It's probably gonna be the end of this video. Okay. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.